Hey YouTube, it's Bria, Larine, and if you're experiencing dry, brittle, split ends, and single strand knots, I'm going to show you how I safely trim my ends for healthy hair and growth. So if you want to know how I do that, then keep watching. So let's get into some things you'll need. I'm starting off with hair cutting shears that I got from Sally's Beauty Supply. They're very sharp and precise, and this is the Logo Cricut Studio brand. Then I'm also using a ragtail comb and a paddle brush. Following up with some hair clips just to make sure my hair is safely sectioned out the way. So I'm starting off with dry stretched hair. You want to make sure you're always starting off on dry stretched hair. That way you can see exactly where your ends start to go bad. So I'm going to unravel the twist and split that in half, and then just going to detangle with my rat tail comb. Following up with my paddle brush, I'll make sure my hair is as smooth as possible, and I'll run my fingers down my hair shaft and then stop once I feel that those single strand knots are starting to form. Then I'll just trim off the ends and run my fingers down, and I'll be able to tell that my ends feel nice and smooth. Once they do, I'll just twist it away and move on to the next section. So I'm doing the same thing again. I'm just detangling and then smoothing, running my fingers down my hair shaft. And then I'm going to stop where I get those straggly ends. As you can see, it's split and just looks really fuzzy. And I'm just going to cut those off. So it's important to notice when your hair is getting dry and brittle. If you're noticing that your twist outs aren't coming out right, or your hair is kind of limp, it's hard to tangle, and you notice when you try to finger detangle that it just snags at the ends, your ends will look kind of rough and fuzzy, and the rest of your hair will be pretty smooth. But then when you run your fingers down the ends, you'll feel that kind of rough feeling. Also, you'll feel single strand knots and you'll see split ends. So whenever you start to see that, I think it's really important that you cut it as soon as possible. Don't wait and want to hold on to that length, because then what will happen is your hair will start to break, and the single strand knots and the split ends will just go further up your hair shaft, and then you'll have to cut off like 2 or 3 inches and start back over. So I think it's very important to get some very sharp scissors and sharp cutting shears, and then after that just cutting off those ends. And as you can see, I'm not cutting off too much. I just want to nip this in the bud before it gets any worse. And this is how much hair I cut off all together throughout my hair. Not much. Now, if you're not confident in cutting your hair, I will highly suggest you go to a professional. Don't try it if you're not confident in trimming your hair. And now I'm just unraveling the twist, and I can feel that my ends feel so much better. My hair feels so smooth, and my hair feels a lot more alive. I can safely just run my fingers through my hair. My hair is even all around still, and I just cut off just a little bit, and I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.